Mandemon. Last time another teacher died, it was a nice lady. It's unfortunate. And they believe it's the girl with the long name. That she's the one that's responsible for killing everybody. So we're gonna try to lure her and kill her. But that makes me upset because I like her. So decisions. Which we've been making a lot of them. Anyway.
裏山に行ったら、私は君から離れたところにある草むらに隠れておく。柿つばたが現れたら行動する。
After you go to the back mountain, I will hide in the nearby bushes. If Kakitsubata appears, I will take action.
大丈夫、この計画。
Are you sure about this plan? It's pretty stupid. The plan is to write her a note and leave it like on the piano, in the hopes that she reads it, mind, and then spring a trap on her. That's a boatload of stupid.
安心して。私たちにはこれがあるんだから。
Don't worry, we've got this. Do we? I feel like we don't. Hey, that's the gun in our hand. I really hope it doesn't come to that unless absolutely necessary. Should be fair, we have been killing people with a Mandemon, aka a vampire. So I really don't know or care. But I know I won't die. I'm a servant of Mandemon. Minamoto won't let me die. Even though she is not here right now, I know she's definitely watching me from somewhere. She must be finding amusement in the current situation. Whether it's the teacher or the student, she doesn't care about either side's life.
こんなことになるとは思わなかった。
Never expected things to turn out like this.
これは今ある秩序を守るためよ。
It's on the name of upholding the existing order.
みんなのためだから。
For the sake of everyone. Dots, more dots, even more dots. I fixed a note to the piano in the music room and made my way to the back mountain. Back mountain was adorned with a vast cemetery. I stood in the center of the cemetery, awaiting the arrival of Kakitsubata. Ayami hid in the nearby thicket of grass. And Minamoto. Perhaps she too was observing me from some corner. I positioned myself on a slightly elevated spot, allowing me a clear view of the surrounding below. If Kakitsubata were to come with others, I would spot them at a glance. The presence concealed here is not easily discernible. Of course, this was Ayami's idea. I keep forgetting. Flashing light warning. Feck. Keep getting that warning. The ethereal glow of the setting sun gradually fades, even behind a crimson silhouette in the sky. The grass and trees amidst the mountains were shrouded in darkness, their leaves swaying and silently drifting down. The evening sun casts its rays upon the tombstones, illuminating the now blurred inscriptions above. The tombstones seem to connect the past and the future, standing on the leaf-strewn grass. She's so cute! I'm upset. Then, in that scene composed of tombstone and red glow, a delicate figure emerged. There was Amemiya Kakitsubata, who had come alone, head slightly lowered, and eyes revealing a hint of sorrow. She wore a worn-out school sailor uniform, revealing a hint of color of her skin underneath, like a flower blooming under the evening sky. She also notices me.
あなたは嘘をついているわね。
Why did you have to tell such a lie? Tsubata held the note that I had written for her in her hand.
ジンマに対抗できる武器を見つけたと。坂口信を一人で殺したという証拠だと。
You said you found a weapon to confront Mandemon. Killing Sakaguchi alone would be the proof. Caught sight of her pulling out something from her bag. It was a knife that reflected a cold gleam. It must be the weapon used to kill Sanada Sugi.
私たちはあなたが坂口信を殺したことに気づいているわ。でもあなたはそれを知らないはず。ということは重幸、あちらの人になったのかしら。
We have reason to believe that you killed Sakaguchi. You probably didn't know about it, did you? Perhaps. Shigeyuki. Have you become one of them? I swallowed hard, my breath quickening.
いつからなの重幸。
When did it start, Shigeyuki? I didn't know how to answer her question. When I passed the note, I only briefly glanced at its contents and had prepared a response for being questioned.
僕もやりたくなかったんだ。
I didn't want this either. Rustling sound came from behind the bushes. Ayame emerged. She raised the handgun and aimed it at Kakitsubara.
手を挙げなさい。
Hands up. The gleaming rays of the setting sun illuminated Ayame and the gun in her hand, creating a scene that was both beautiful and chilling. I was taken aback, surprised that she had taken out the gun from the start. It was because she saw Kakitsubara's
武
knife.
器を置きなさい。従えば何もしない。
Put down your weapon and we won't harm you. Kakitsubara's expression remained cold and resolute. She turned toward me and spoke calmly.
騙されてはならないわ重幸。
Don't be fooled by this woman, Satomi. I'm not.
この女はジンマよ人間じゃない。でもあなたはまだ人間。私たちの側につきなさい。
This woman is Mandemon. She's no longer human. You are still human. You should stand on our side.
何？
What?
そうきたか。
Are you resorting to this? Kakitsubara's gaze shifted toward the gun.
Koi.
Bring it on. She released her arms, preparing to embrace the arrival of death. Maui seemed to have some doubts and took a step back. Kakitsubara did not let this brief hesitation pass, decisively threw the knife. The knife passed by me, and behind the sound of the air being sliced. I heard Ayame groan from behind me. I turned my head to see the knife lodged in her right shoulder. From far away, Amemiya Kakitsubara lifted her head slightly, and her eyes deep and solemn as she stared in Ayame's direction.
その担当には神経麻痺の毒が塗ってあるわ。
That knife was laced with a paralyzing toxin. Kakitsubara looked at me.
抵抗はやめることね。彼女と同じ目に遭いたいかしら。
Will you give up resisting too? Otherwise you'll end up like her.
そいつの言うことを聞くな。
Listen to her. Yes, go for it, Ayame. Look at Ayame, observing her arms stiff and deformed. Yet it didn't hinder her from picking up the gun. Slowly the barrel of the gun pointed toward Kakitsubara, accompanied by her heavy breaths. Ayame pulled the trigger. The bullet sliced the air, piercing Kakitsubara's left shoulder, creating a ripple of blood. Kakitsubara merely furrowed her brow, expression devoid of fear. She retrieved another knife from her bag from the left hand. After discarding her bag, she raised the knife and charged toward Ayame with lightning speed. Stay back. What a shot! Shot heard around the world. It sucks, I liked her. Both of them! Ayame and Kakitsubara both collapsed on the ground simultaneously. Kakitsubara's wounds were noticeably more severe, as she continuously spat out fresh blood, staining her already tattered crimson clothes. Ayame pulled out the knife embedded in her right shoulder, biting her lip in determination. However, perhaps due to the efforts of the neurotoxin, Ayame collapsed to the ground once again. At that moment I noticed Kakitsubara's hand moving slowly. Could it be, even in this state, she still possesses the will to fight?
重幸、殺せ。
Shigeyuki, kill her. Ayame urgently shouted at me. Kakitsubara, while spewing blood from her mouth, seemed to be saying something. But it was becoming increasingly difficult to make out her words. I picked up the gun that had fallen to the ground.
早くやって。
Act quickly. Listening to the sound of fluttering wings filled the air as Minamoto appeared.
人のこと言うのは実に面白い。
Humans truly are fascinating creatures. Yes, they are, madam. Minamoto placed her hands on my shoulders.
なんだ どちらを助けるか迷っているのか。
What's the matter? Are you hesitating on which side to help?
わらわから助言をくれてやろう。二人とも殺せ。
Let me teach you to eliminate them both.
こやつらはあまりに優秀だ。いずれわらわの邪魔になろう。下僕よ。直ちにとどめを刺すがよい。
They are both too exceptional. And sooner or later, they will become obstacles in your path. Servant, now kill them both. I feel the weight of the gun in my hand, my breath becoming increasingly rapid. Emma stares at me with wide eyes, while Kakitsubara weakly turned her gaze toward me. I was coming to make the final decision. I must make a choice. What should I do? Well, now I'm upset. Because I'm gonna kill them both.
承知しました。僕の主様。
I will obey your command, my lord. Kill one with the gun. I aim my gun at Kakitsubara first, and safely pull the trigger. One shot rang out, taking Kakitsubara to life.
よかった。これで。
Well done, now. I always seem to breathe a sigh of relief, her expression relaxing. No! Use the knife, because if you use the gun, it looks sus! Then I aimed the gun at Ayame. She wore an expression of disbelief.
やめろ。何考えてるの？
So, what are you thinking? As she could finish speaking, I pulled the trigger. From his brain, matter splattered, staining the grass red. Listening to such a sight, I felt an incredible pleasure. An indescribable pleasure.
よくやった。褒めて使わす。ますます見どころが出てきたようだな。
Excellent, you are truly becoming more
お
refined.
褒めに預かり光栄です。
I'm grateful for your praise. I smiled and bowed toward Minamoto. At this very moment, far away, a series of gunshots rang out. No, my lady! It was unusually loud, each one hitting Minamoto's body. Unable to withstand the tremendous impact, Minamoto lost her balance and fell to the ground. Blood flowed profusely, mingling with the released black liquid, staining the surrounding ground. I looked toward the source of the gunshots in a state of panic. It was a middle-aged man, wearing a white lab coat with silver hair. Holding a rifle in his hand, the barrel still smoking.
心配だったから来てみたのですが、やはり最悪の事態になっていましたか。
I came here because I was worried, and it turns out the worst has happened. I was so frightened that I collapsed on the ground. How could this happen? It was someone like Minamoto. I turned my head and looked at the
か
man.
わいそうなあやめ。本当に君を信頼していたのでしょうに。
Poor Ayame. She trusted you so much. Yeah, that's a mistake most people do.
君はしばらく頭を冷やした方がいいでしょう。
You, for now, calm down and collect yourself. After saying that, he forcefully stuck the back of my head with the rifle butt. A sharp pain instantly spread throughout my entire brain, and I lost consciousness. Dots, more dots, even more dots. Dots, more dots, even more dots. Heavy dripping water came from somewhere. Its echo was reaching my ears. Oh no, we're in the cellar. Oh no! Oh no! No. Oh no. Minamoto, why? My consciousness returned. Where am I? How much time has passed since then? I looked around. Through the cracks in the walls, I discovered that I was lying in a pitch-black small room. The windows were covered in spiderwebs and dust, while the wooden boards on the walls had begun to rot. The floor was marked with various sized water stains.
やあ、人の子。目が覚めたか。
Hi! Hey there, human. You're awake.
あなたはさっき銃で。
Didn't you get shot by a gun? Minamoto was laying across from me at that moment.
わらわの回復力をなめるでない。
Don't underestimate my resilience. Just as I tried to stand up, I realized my legs were powerless. It was then I noticed both my hands and feet were bounded by iron chains.
無駄な抵抗はやめとけ。
Don't waste your energy.
ここはどこだ？
Where Where's this place?
牢獄だろうな。もうすぐわらわたちは処刑されるのであろうな。
Damn. I reckon it's a prison. It won't be long before they execute us.
もちろんわらわが完全に力を取り戻せばここから脱出することなど最もたやすい。
Of course, if I could gain my full strength, escaping from here would be a piece of cake.
だが今は非常に腹が空いておる。力が出ぬ。血が欲しい。
I'm just so hungry right now, so I can't escape. I'm starving. I ever say that? I suddenly felt a bit scared. She's gonna eat me.
安心せよ。わらわはソチを食べぬ。何しろソチはわらわの下僕だ。
Don't worry, I won't devour you because you are my servant. After saying that, she gazed at the dilapidated
こ
ceiling.
のような目にあったのは何百年ぶりだろうか。
The last time I was treated like this was hundreds of years ago.
だがな、わらわを処刑したって本当に死なないのだ。わらわの意識は永遠に消えぬゆえ。
But even if I were to be executed, I wouldn't truly die, for my consciousness is eternal.
この世界で永遠に生き返ってはさまよい続けるのだろう。宇宙のすべてが滅びるまで。
I will continue to reincarnate in this world, to the very destruction of the universe itself. That is to say, she will never die. Ah, how amusing. How could there be a life that never dies? Guess it's just her nonsensical ramblings. But I really don't want to die.
僕は死にたくない。
I don't want to die. I am afraid.
哀れな人の子よ。この虚無な恐怖をよく味わえばよい。
Pitiful humans. Savor the sense of existential dread. Dots.
なあ、重幸。
Hey, human. Yeah,
わらわのもとにもっと寄れ。
come closer.
何するの？
What are you doing?
来いと言っているだけだ。食べたりなどせんから。
Come here. I already said I won't eat you. I struggled to move closer to her. She leaned on me all of a sudden.
何を？
What are you
こ
doing?
れでいい。これで。
Just like this, just like this. Suddenly realized. Minamoto. Perhaps she also felt afraid. Remained like this, relying on each other. The sun rose and set. I lost track of how much time had passed. I no longer counted the hours. Eventually, the sensation of hunger faded away, and I merely existed in a numb state. However, just the thought of Minamoto being by my side gives me the strength to endure a little longer. And then, after who knows how long, one day,
起きよ。誰かが来た。
wake up, someone is here. I was awakened by Minamoto shaking. There was a sound coming from outside the door.
どうやら処刑日が来たみたいだな。
Seems like our execution day has arrived. The window was open from the outside, revealing a pair of wary eyes.
サトミ、
Satomi. A weathered male voice came from outside. I shifted my body slightly. The iron chains made a clinking sound. Reminded him that I was still alive.
君をここに閉じ込めてからもう1ヶ月になりました。反省しましたか？
You've been locked in there for a whole month. Have you repented? Repent. Oh. What if the attack on Ayame? Is that what you're referring to?
ちゃんと反省しました。
I have truly repented.
大丈夫。心配には及びませんよ。我々もずっと君を閉じ込めておくつもりはありませんから。ただ、君が十分に弱り、攻撃性を失っていると分かればいいのです。
Thank you, Donkey. Please don't take offense. We don't really want to keep you locked up forever. We just want to ensure that you're weak enough and you had lost your aggression.
その上、今の食料は夏まで持たないでしょう。一番困るのは道路を塞ぐ巨岩です。これではもうこの拠点は使えませんね。
The food supplies are running low and won't sustain us until summer. The most troublesome part is that the road has been blocked by boulders, rendering the stronghold useless.
だから皆さんと話し合い、別の拠点へ向かうことにしました。君も一緒に行きますよ。
Everyone's preparing to move to another stronghold. After discussing it, we have decided to bring you along.
同族同士、助け合うのが決まりですからね。
was the sound of a metal gate. The door slowly opened. I couldn't bear the intense sunlight outside, so I squinted my eyes.
出てきなさい。そういえば伝えていませんでしたね。私は如月匠と申します。
Come out. By the way, my name is Kisaragi Takumi. In case you didn't know, he was the first teacher that died. Kisaragi Takumi. My mind buzzed for a moment. It seemed like a name that I heard somewhere before. Where was it exactly? Couldn't remember. Ah well, let it be. I followed Kisaragi Takumi into the corridor. For some reason, the once neat and tidy corridor was now in complete disarray. There were scattered bloodstains on the walls, broken wood fragments littered the floor, having snapped off the walls, door frames, or railings. The glass windows were cracked and shards of glass scattered to the ground. I looked through the window at the sky. It was a gloomy gray, and in the distance, black smoke rose. It was eerily quiet here, devoid of any trace of the students.
生徒たちはどこに行ったのでしょうか。
Where have all the students gone? Upon hearing my words, a shadow of gloom passed over Kisaragi's face.
知らない方がいいでしょうね。
But if you don't know,
死んだわけではなかろうな。
they can't all be dead, can they? Minamoto said teasingly. He was already weakened to the extreme, bound by iron chains, unable to unleash her monstrous power. Kisaragi paid no attention to Minamoto, continued walking forward. And we had no choice but to follow. A light drizzle fell on the playground. They were filled with pungent scent.
なぜわらわがこのような目に遭うのだ。
How did we end up in this predicament? Minamoto hobbled along behind us, looking extremely disheveled. I lifted my gaze toward the sky. Dark clouds loomed, obscuring the rays of sunlight. The withered tree branches swayed in the wind, emitting a hissing sound. Black smoke rose from beside the incinerator. What kind of smoke was it? Burning what? Gazing at the dispersing black smoke, an indescribable sadness welled up within me. I looked around and noticed that the teachers had already gathered together. My surprise, Sonaga, Tsugi, and Dayame were also among them. Tsugi awkwardly smiled at me. They're supposed to be dead! We're all just llamas now. Ayame, on the other hand, looked at me with a face full of resentment. Ha! What could this be? I felt such a whirlwind of confusion. What on earth happened? Could it be that my memories faltered? Or have I been mistaken from the beginning? At this point, I couldn't make sense of anything anymore. Ayame slowly approached me.
ねえ、さとみ、
Hey, Satomi.
はい。
Yes.
一つ聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
May I ask you something?
人の声を相手にするな。
Human, do not listen. Look over my ears. Ayame's voice still reached me.
源早瀬って誰？
Who is Minamoto? Who is Minamoto? Dots. Minamoto is me. I also considered that for a while. I think I thought that at the very end. But then I took it away because Minamoto's cute. Dots. More dots. Even more dots. Jekyll and Hyde. Yay! We did it. It's just a good game. It was. I enjoyed it. I liked the turns. I liked that you were able to kind of pick your own destiny. Minamoto. Such a cutie, though. Shame she's not real. And we are the what's it called? Mandemon. The vampire. So the stab wounds, was that us too? When did we get the knife, though? Or did we use our digging tools to do those? Even then, ripping someone apart like that. How? With the shovel. I guess if they're weak enough, that works. Well, anyway, that's all for Mandemon. Again, I really like the game. I like how it gave you so many different choices. You can see the fact that everything was destroyed and all that. Yeah, it was a good game. I highly recommend going through the road yourself and seeing everything that you could get. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.